Hello, dear friends. Today we're going to talk about something really important, something that touches the lives of many of our cherished elders, those wonderful individuals aged 75 and above. It's about a place we use every single day, a place that should be a sanctuary of comfort and cleanliness. The bathroom. Have you ever paused to consider that this very familiar space can, unfortunately, become a bit of a minefield for our seniors if certain habits are not carefully managed? We've all heard stories, perhaps even know someone, an older loved one, who has had a mishap in the bathroom. These aren't just isolated incidents. They often point to everyday routines that might be, slowly but surely, stealing their precious health. So, let's gently pull back the curtain on these dangers and understand how we can help our seniors, or indeed ourselves, if we are in that age group, navigate the bathroom with greater safety and well-being. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 10. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. First up, let's talk about a habit that might seem harmless, even beneficial: bathing too frequently. Now I know what you might be thinking. Isn't cleanliness next to godliness? While that's true to an extent, for our seniors, the skin tells a different story. As we age, our skin naturally becomes thinner, produces less oil, and loses some of its elasticity. Think of it as a delicate fabric that needs gentle care. When an older person bathes too often, especially with hot water and harsh soaps, these natural protective oils are stripped away. This can leave the skin feeling dry, tight, and terribly itchy. It's like the skin is sending out an SOS signal, begging for relief. This constant dryness can lead to cracks, irritation, and even skin infections. But it's not just about skin-deep issues. This frequent stripping of the skin's natural barrier can also have a subtle impact on the body's first line of defense, our phi. Skin hosts a community of good bacteria that help protect us. Overwashing can disrupt this delicate balance, potentially making an older person a little more vulnerable. While it's not a direct hit to the immune system like a major illness, it can weaken that initial shield, making it easier for minor issues to crop up. It's a gentle reminder that more isn't always better when it comes to bathing frequency for seniors. Next, let's consider the temperature of the water. Oh, the allure of a very hot bath or shower, especially on a chilly day. But for someone over 75, water that's too hot can be a serious challenge for their cardiovascular system. Imagine the heart and blood vessels. When exposed to very hot water, the blood vessels dilate rapidly. This can cause a sudden drop in blood pressure. For an older adult, whose circulatory system might already be working harder, this can lead to dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting, a very dangerous situation in a slippery bathroom. Furthermore, the heart has to pump harder to manage these changes, which can put an undue strain on it, especially if there are pre-existing heart conditions. We've heard of instances where a very hot bath has unfortunately triggered chest pain or palpitations. On the flip side, water that is too cold isn't ideal either. While perhaps less common, a blast of cold water can cause blood vessels to constrict suddenly, which might briefly raise blood pressure or cause a gasp reflex. The body might also experience a shock, leading to discomfort or even increasing the risk of muscle cramps. The goal is always a comfortable, moderate temperature. Think warm, not scalding or chilly. Now, let's turn our attention to how long our seniors are spending in the bath or shower. Time can slip away, can't it? but spending too long in the water, particularly warm or hot water, has its own set of risks. We've already talked about how hot water makes blood vessels expand. If you stay in that environment for an extended period, say 30 or 40 minutes, the continued vasodilation can lead to a persistent drop in blood pressure. This can make a person feel weak, nauseous, or overwhelmingly dizzy when they try to stand up. The warm, steamy environment can also contribute to dehydration if they aren't careful. The risk of fainting increases significantly, and a fall in the bathroom can have severe consequences. So, what's a sensible amount of time? For most seniors over 75, a shower of about 10 to 15 minutes is generally sufficient and safer. If a bath is preferred, keeping it to around 15, perhaps 20 minutes at most, is a good guideline. Of course, if someone has specific health conditions, their doctor might have even more tailored advice. The key is to be mindful and not let a long soak turn into a risky situation. Beyond the bath itself, the timing, what happens before and after, is also critical. Let's look at some dangerous states to be in when bathing. First, bathing on an empty stomach. This is a significant concern. When you haven't eaten for a while, your blood sugar levels can be low. Add the heat and exertion of bathing to this, and you have a recipe for trouble. The body needs energy, and if it's already running on low, the demands of bathing can push it over the edge, leading to hypoglycemia. Symptoms like dizziness, weakness, blurred vision, and even fainting become much more likely. A fall could easily occur. Then there's the issue of bathing immediately after a full meal. After we eat, our body directs a good amount of blood flow to the digestive system to process the food. If you hop into a warm shower or bath right after, the heat causes blood to be diverted to the skin surface. This means less blood for your stomach and intestines, which can lead to indigestion, bloating, discomfort, or nausea. For individuals with heart conditions, this sudden shift in blood flow can even sometimes put a strain on the heart, potentially leading to issues like angina. It's best to wait at least an hour or two after a meal. And there are other tricky times too. For instance, jumping into a shower right after vigorous exercise. Your body is already heated, your heart rate is up. Give your body time to cool down and recover first. Bathing after consuming alcohol is also a no-go. Alcohol impairs judgment, coordination, and can also affect blood pressure. Combining that with a slippery, warm environment is asking for trouble. And for those who manage diabetes with insulin, it's important to be cautious. Hot water can increase blood flow to the skin, which might cause insulin to be absorbed more quickly than usual, potentially leading to a drop in blood sugar. It's wise to check with a doctor about the best timing. Finally, and this is perhaps one of the most crucial points, ignoring slip prevention and overall bathroom safety. A fall for an older person is not just a minor tumble, it can be life-altering. Statistics consistently show that bathrooms are one of the most common places for falls among seniors. The consequences can be devastating. Broken hips, wrist fractures, head injuries that can lead to long-term disability or a significant loss of independence. The fear of falling can also limit a senior's confidence and activity, even if they haven't fallen yet. This is where simple, practical safety measures become absolutely invaluable. We cannot stress enough the importance of making the bathroom a fall-proof zone. This means installing non-slip mats both inside the tub or shower and on the floor outside it. Sturdy grab bars, professionally installed in and around the shower, tub, and near the toilet, provide essential support for balance and movement. A shower chair or bath bench can be a wonderful aid, allowing a senior to sit while bathing, reducing fatigue and the risk of slipping. Good lighting is also key, ensuring there are no shadowy areas where a hazard might be missed. And keeping the floor dry and clutter-free is a must. These aren't luxuries. They are necessities for maintaining safety and independence. So, as we draw our conversation to a close, let's recap these minefields we want to help our seniors avoid. Bathing. Too often, using water that's too hot or too cold, spending too much time in the bath or shower, bathing on an empty stomach or right after a meal, and critically, neglecting essential anti-slip and safety features. These are not small things. They are habits and environmental factors that can profoundly impact the health, safety, and quality of life for our beloved elders. My dear friends, if you are a senior, I gently encourage you to reflect on your own bathroom routines. Are there small changes you can make for your own well-being? And if you are a caregiver, a son, a daughter, a friend of a senior, please take a moment to think about their bathroom environment. Can you help make it safer? Can you have a kind conversation about these habits? It's all about fostering an environment of care, understanding, and proactive safety. It's about preserving independence, ensuring comfort, and helping our seniors enjoy their golden years with vitality and peace of mind. Remember, small adjustments in daily habits and a little attention to the environment can make a world of difference. Let's say goodbye to these hidden dangers and embrace a healthier, safer way of life in the bathroom. Thank you for listening. Take care and be well.